Be quiet. Okay? Alright, I will not talk long. I usually talk about 10 or 15 minutes, and then we will open it up for some questions. I answer questions. I've done this so many times. Please don't hesitate to ask questions. I have been asked every conceivable question known to mankind in the last 17 years. There is no reason to get embarrassed. For instance, it's boxers. So, ask what you will.
Oh my God.
All right. Let me talk about Safe Haven. I know that most of you have not read it, so I won't ruin the story for you.
Thank you.
Safe Haven, I started it on February 17th. I finished it in mid-July of this year. Yes, that's very late on deadline. Yes, it drives my publisher insane. I did that because I had started a different novel last October. I started a novel called Saying Goodbye. It didn't work. By January it fell apart, so I started Safe Haven in February. Safe Haven was a very, very challenging novel for me to write. And I can't tell you why, because to do so would be to ruin the story in many ways. But it was hard. The narrative, the structure of it, the dialogue in it. It was one of these novels where I woke up most days and said, I don't know what to do. I know where I want to go, but I have no idea how to get there. It's just part and parcel with the writing process. It's a novel that I don't think I could have written 3 years ago, just because it took everything I've learned over the last 15 years of writing to be able to pull this off. With that said, I really like Safe Haven. I think it's one of my best. And of all the novels I've ever sent off to Hollywood, this one had far and away the most interest from Hollywood. Usually there's 1 or 2 studios interested in my books. This one had 10. They were all bidding very aggressively for it, which was very exciting. So I think there's something there. It is definitely a book you have to read all the way up until the final page to get the full impact of the story. If you're 75% done, no. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, no, without being a spoiler. So, I will serve as a producer on Safe Haven. The first step in that process is to get a screenplay going. I am also up